Okay, now we're back. Okay, we're back. Now let's see what happens. I fixed something in settings. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll find out. But good morning. I'm assuming it's working because I got a notification. Usually I get that notification on the phone. And I got something important to do in 3 hours, a show to do in 5, and a meeting in 6.5. So today's crazy. Oh, if that made any sense. So I have to do a recording with Toby for a show for tomorrow with Alejandro Rojas, who's actually, he and his partner are in charge of in the International UFO Congress. So he's going to be our guest. I have to do that at 2. Then at 4 to 6 I have a live show. And then at 6:30 I have a very important meeting. So today is like a bunch of stuff all mixed in together. But it's not raining. We didn't get too bad of storms. Last night we had a nice, moderate thunderstorm. Nothing severe. Just a thunderstorm. It's foggy and muggy out there right now. I'm going to look at the radar in a second, but I'm doing all these pop-outs. And I'm playing the game because I'm addicted to this game. I don't even remember playing this game ever. It's a 360, but it's great for a 360. I'm actually shocked how good it is for a 360 game. Okay, pop out. There's a lot of popping out. And then I just did the headlights. I washed my car yesterday, so my car is 10 years old. It only has 60,000 miles on it. But the lenses for the headlights, they start to get yellow. They start to get dull. I just bought some stuff that made it look like brand new. They look brand new. It's a lens cleaner. I just went to Home Depot, and it worked. It's super clear. It looks brand new. I was like, wow, this stuff actually works. And it did. So I did that this morning. I was shocked that it actually worked. What's up, Genghis? I don't know why the title of the stream is saying Good Friday on YouTube. It's a YouTube thing. As I put in the title, it's YouTube. Which now I gotta go in there manually to change it, which is a pain. I'll show you in a second, but let me just change the description of this. Let me look at the other ones. Time to chill out. This one says gaming for a bit. This one is right. Trovo says old school Castlevania. Twitch says old school Castlevania. And I'm sure TikTok is fine. So it's YouTube. It says good Friday afternoon. It's bizarre. So now I gotta go in here and redo. Okay. Good Friday afternoon. Good Sunday to you. Save. I should have took before and after pictures. Alright, I updated it on YouTube. Yeah, It's updated. I'm looking at it now. Refresh. What's up, Mike? It works great, Genghis. And hello to everybody on TikTok. So as I said, we got some storms last night. I was streaming it with the GoPro. But it wasn't bad. Thank gosh it wasn't. So it's just supposed to be like dreary, rainy at times, nasty weather for the next few days. But I don't think there's a severe threat. I'm looking, there's a lot of stuff going on in the coastal areas of the country right now. A lot of it is offshore though. Up and down the East Coast from North Carolina all the way up to Jersey. That's Castlevania. There you go. This is offshore. But North Carolina, all the way up. Let's see where this is moving. This would be bad if it was moving north, because then it would be training over the same areas, all that rain. And it looks like it is training. That's not good. So if this band is over you, you're going to get this rain for quite some time before it slowly shifts east. You're going to get this training. That's what they call it when the rain is over your area and it keeps continuing to go over your area. That's what they call training. And that's exactly what's going on. So there's going to be a lot of rain accumulations in some areas. And the low pressure's here. It's way over here. And it's not moving. It's, like they said, stalled. It's not moving. It's just there. So that means this rain is just going to keep going. So, no bueno. No bueno. What's going on here now? And hello, Nikki, on TikTok. I'm seeing TikTok at times. Oh, the storms are wild over there? Oh, that's good. They're upgrading your electrical system over there, Genghis. That's good. So, the stuff, I should go take a picture. It's incredible. I'm gonna. I think I locked this door last night. So, like I said, the lens, the headlight lens, you know how they get foggy over time? Like cloudy looking? Well, mine was. Wait till I take this picture outside. You'll see. I had it forever. God. I almost killed myself on his toy. Oh my gosh. I just tripped on his ball. Let me just throw this out. I just cleaned this last night. I don't want to mess. Alright, what was that? I'm over here. What was that? So, I really would like to know what that noise was. Seriously. Because I don't see what the result of that was. I heard it. Something moved back here. I don't know what it was. I honestly don't. I guess it's not important, right? I don't know what that sound was. Anyway, on the Paranormal Ranger show, there is going to be a NASA whistleblower that's coming forward for the first time. I can't reveal his name. They'll reveal it on Wednesday during the show. A NASA whistleblower is coming forward on Wednesday on the Paranormal Ranger show at 7 Eastern. KGRA Digital Broadcasting on Facebook, KGRA DB on Rumble and YouTube, and at Global Radio Live on X. I don't even know if I can show you any images at this point because they're exclusive for the show. Let me just look. We're not sharing any screens, right? No. I'm trying to see if there's even one that I could show you. I don't think so. Oh, hell no. That's his name. It's his NASA badge. Okay, this is public. I can put this. This is public because it's right now I created the stream. So this is public. This is the banner for the show. This is all I can show. Definitely. Because it's public now. Because I created the stream. Right there. This is Wednesday. Genghis, just for you. In over there, I'm gonna send. I don't know if I can. I have to get permission. There is a reveal show thing, but I don't know if it's something I could post yet. There's a 40-something minute video on this. I can't release it until I call and talk to somebody. That's just the way it is. But it is happening. So, like I said, I cannot reveal anything without permission. I'll be in deep trouble. So, remember I just said about the lens, the headlight. Look at how it looks. Remember, it was dull. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I tried to call her. I want to see what I can, if I can reveal that. It's possible. Anyway, Genghis, this is how it looks now. It's crazy. It's unbelievable how clear it came out. Look at that. It looks clear. Looks new. That was dull. That was dull. Not anymore. Wow.
Yeah.
What is it, Mom?
You think it's right for me to call to talk to him?
No, don't.
Well, she's with a woman.
Don't, I said. No. I'm leaving it alone now. I'm live right now. I don't want to talk about that. That's private. All right, but that's
I
private.
feel bad for him.
I understand, but that's private. I'm not talking about that right now.
78.
I get it. I'm talking about my father. And I'm not talking about that in public. Incredible.
You're not-
What's up, Astro? And she'll
I'm the one
continue.
who's talking
And she's
to
going to continue it. And
You're
we're
the one
live.
who's talking
But
to
we're
me.
I'm live right now.
But I'm the one.
But I'm live right now.
Well, no, he's-
And people can hear you.
What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
don't want to talk about that right now. You said what you said, and that's it. I get it. Anyway, so this is the stuff I bought, Genghis, that made that look like that. And it works. Hopefully I'll be in peace today. She's still mumbling. All right. Here, this is, I'm going to mute because obviously we can hear her.
Wash your
All right, let me
temper
mute. Okay, now I need to close the door. But anyway, I told her to leave and she's yelling. This is what I bought, Genghis, and it worked. Turtle wax headlight lens restorer. And it worked. You see how it came out? It worked. I am not a fan of turtle wax products. I don't use that on my car ever. I use Meguiar's. If you ever heard of that stuff, the wax and all that, that's good stuff. I never use turtle wax, but this stuff worked. I wouldn't use turtle wax on my car, but it worked on the lenses. Go figure. So, what's up? The weather, it's going to be probably, once it trains over us, it's probably going to be raining for a while. But it's not here yet. But at some point, I think we're going to get rain training over the same areas today. But not yet. But it's coming. Possibly. That's what the radar's showing. No severe weather, thank God. Anywhere, I don't think. I'm going to check just in case. What the heck is that? Oh. I was going to say. There's nothing. Marine. There's no alerts in the whole country. That's great. Nothing. Nada. But the rain is here. But it's not bad. It's just showery. And it's up and down the coast. See? But the problem is it's training in the same area. So you're going to, whoever lives like in a certain area, they're going to consistently get that rain. It's similar to what happened down in the Mid-South when they kept getting that rain over the same areas for days. But it's not going to be that bad here, but it's called training. It goes over the same areas. It's moving east slowly, but it's also moving to the north. So it'll train. When it gets up here, it's going to stay over the same areas and then move slowly away. But overall, it's not a bad day. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 69 degrees.
So it's not too bad. It's okay. So there's no threat of severe weather right now in the country. That doesn't mean something can't develop later. I'm just saying right now there are no alerts anywhere, which is good. It's quiet. So I guess it's a good Sunday morning for hopefully a lot of us, weather-wise. It's still early. It's only 11:07 here. But you see how crystal clear that was, Genghis? And you have to follow the steps exactly the way it says. And it should come out pretty good. Because that stuff is caked in. So they give you these pads. First you put compound on the lens. If that doesn't get it out, then you have to put this other spray. And it comes with pads. And you go over the lens with the pads. And you could see the yellow coming off. It's incredible. You could see the yellow coming off the lens. And then you have to wipe it with a cloth and buff it. And it comes out like that. It looks great. It's actually amazing. I did my back lights too. Car looks new. And of course I waxed it and washed it yesterday, so it really looks good. In other words, I detailed it. And I cleaned the inside, not crazy, but I took a lot of the bike stuff out. Okay. I want to open this door, but it's going to be bright. It's a little warm in here. Matter of fact, let's see how it looks outside. Oh my God, all these windows are open. What is this? Let's get rid of that. I still would like to know what that noise was. See, it's cloudy. I was out there earlier. I went to Home Depot, so. See? It's It's not raining. It's just And it's not bad out. I have used McGuire's Headlight Restore, 3M Restore stuff to old work, but only lasted 4 to 5 months, and they started cloud up. Yeah, you got to stay on top of it, Astro. You got to stay on top of it. But I mean, you can't complain if you're doing it every 4 or 5 months, right? The main thing is it's clear for the 4 to 5 months. Then you do it again. That's the main thing. I don't mind doing it every 4 or 5 months if it looks like that. That's what does it take? 15 minutes of your time to make it look like that for 4 to 5 months? It's great. And it is important for your lenses to be clear like that, to get the proper lighting from your headlights. I mean, it's important. So it's actually a no-brainer to do it for your car if it's older. So, like I said, I'm happy with it. Oh, the Xbox is going crazy. It's calling me. I am addicted to this game. I don't think I ever played it, but I am addicted to it. We're going to have to put this on this side because on YouTube there's a watermark. At least there should be. I don't know. I'd have to check. Let me see. Oh no, there isn't. There used to be. That's all good. All right, let me put this full screen and get ready to play this for a little while. Okay. Baba what? Oh, what is that? Oh, I can't wait till I get against those. I don't know where I left off.
He is becoming stronger with every step he
Oh,
takes.
please tell
His
me I'm not
prowess in
starting
battle is
over.
undeniable. He will need it now. Goblins are one thing, but there are other creatures in the dark places of the world. Creatures
That's
who know
not right.
nothing
See,
of
I
his
gotta
plight,
finish
but fight for their very survival.
chapters.
Many fallen brothers are testament to this. Indeed, their bleached
Oh, one and
bones
done
adorn
forever?
the
Oh, heck
tortuous
no.
tunnels
Oh,
in
heck no. Alright, what is going on here? Needs to upgrade your combat cursor. Saw through that. Oh, that's just bizarre the way it cuts scenes like that. Oh, wait. Go back. Wait a minute. Wait. There's a thing to go up, but let's see what. Where's. Oh, this doesn't go nowhere. The way the angles change in this game is crazy. Because I can't swing around and look around 360. This one is useless. You can't do nothing with that. But this is a 360 game. So it's kind of weird getting used to it. I am not a fan of spiders. See, this is not good for me. Where am I going? Okay, I guess that's the only way. We're not getting up there. Where am I going? Oh. Did I just go over this? Or the other one? Wow. 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 I gotta stop jumping because it's interfering with this. Oh my god. Oh, I'm done. did a number on me. Where am I going? Is this right?
Are you working?
I'm playing a game, Mom.
Oh,
Oh, that was bad. Oh, come on. I guess we have to go back. We can't go this way. Or can we? Wow. It's only one. It's only one key. So there must be another. Now how the heck do we get back? Because we're not climbing up there. What? Maybe here. Please. Ah. What? I don't know. I don't know. Tell it to stop. Just say, Alexa, stop. That's all. She's gonna make me get up. We can't get through there. How did I do that? I don't think we're going that way. I don't think that's a smart move, but we can get help there. There's a knight over there. I need the key. Forget about that. I wonder if there's a way to the... I don't think so. like we went in a full circle. There's nothing here. So where's the other key? I don't know. This is a dead end? Yes, it is. It is definitely. There's no other way. Oh, where'd they come from? Oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta pick up one of their grenades. There we go. He's probably got the key. He does. Let's get health. Oh my gosh. Now we can go put it in that door. Okay. Upgrade.
There.
What?
You want a hot dog?
A hot dog?
With sauerkraut.
Yeah, why not? 2 of them. Put mustard, please. $12.25. We still don't have enough. Now where do we go? Okay.
So he has found another of Gandalf's upgrades. This was
Who's?
unforeseen,
Gandalf?
though it should prove useful in the challenges
Gandalfi's?
to
Oh,
come.
that's
The lost city
that's
of
kind of a
Arhata
close of a
looms
rip-off
before
there.
him. I
Gandalfi's?
wonder if you know what truly lies ahead for you,
A
Gabriel.
little close to Gandalf.
What God has in store for you. The land of the Lycans. This ruined city now belongs to their lord, and you can be sure he will not allow you to pass without forfeiture of your life.
Gandalfi's?
But in order to bring her back, you need
That's
to
a
defeat
rip-off
him,
to
my
me.
friend. You need to
Gandalfi's?
crush him into the dust, like the worm that he is.
Let me lower my mic because Mom's talking in the background. Alright, which way are we going? This way or that way? Uh-oh. That may not have been good. What's up with these statues? This is not something I'm going to be able to do. It would be useless against this. Or maybe we can get this animal to break it. Whoa. Whoa! I'm trying to get rid of the driver. Oh, I blew it. I blew it. Press X or Y. Can't go near the door? Come on, go that way. Why won't it run? It runs this way. It stops. Oh, come on. Look at it. Why does it do that? What the Why is it the joystick? It's gotta be. Looks like some climbing to do. It's wild. It's wild. Dimensional. Wow. What is that? Whoa. Look at the way it zooms in and all that. It's pretty cool. Alright, I gotta pause a second. Mom is back. Let me get off camera for a second. Why is that way off? The game is not centered this whole time. No. Wow, there's a lot of chapters. Which is good.
Alexa, turn the lights on.
Oh my god. Wow. That was interesting. Wasn't expecting that. I like this game. I can't believe this is a 360 game. Not bad. For a 360? I played X games that are worse than this. Definitely, I played X games. Xbox X games that were worse than this. Graphically. It's amazing. So far, this one is... There's a couple of obvious things I don't like about it, but... Like I said, for an 360 game, not bad. Not bad at all. Let me get back to it. I gotta do a show soon. I just don't like that this joystick does nothing. This would have been great if this was a 360. It automatically does this. It automatically turns it for you. What is this?
Alexa, turn the lights on.
Oh my god. This is gonna drive me nuts all day. It's a traffic jam in the house. What do I gotta do here? Oh. Go. Uh-oh. Can we jump that? Oh, wow. Oh, and something bad is coming here. Really? A lot of goblins. What do I do with that? I don't get it. Why does that light up when I grab this? Now what do I do? I'm hitting every button. Maybe I have to be at a certain angle? Shit makes no sense. There we go. That was weird. You have to line up perfectly with it. Oh, that didn't work. Whoa. Do we have enough points now? I believe we do. Yes, we do.
This ancient city occupies many layers, each one being the foundation for the next. It is a labyrinthine maze of dead ends and forgotten walkways. Danger lurks around every corner. He has shown great resilience, but this journey will take him longer than anticipated and deeper than any man has ever ventured in centuries. He will need all his wits to find an alternative route into the heart of the city, where his destiny awaits him.
Wow. So we fell into here. Wow. That is outrageous the way it changes. Another spider. Oh, I hate spiders. Oh no, I'm in a corner. Holy shit. crazy. What? Why is it back? Where's the tree? Go! Now what am I supposed to do? That's what I'm supposed to do. Wow, that is crazy. Wow. Wow. Whew. do. What the heck was that about? Oh! Wow. Wow. That's not easy. How the fuck do I get over there? Come on! How do I get up there? Wow. That's wicked. Oh God, these spiders. Fall. Right through. Shit. Blew it. Come on. I must be on full. I didn't call you, Ma. I'm playing a game. What? All right. Come on. Wow. This game is crazy wicked. Which way? Good place to pause the game. I like this game. Really like this game.
Agharta was once one of the greatest cities of the ancient world, but it didn't take long to fall under the onslaught of the Dark Lord. The Lycans were innumerable, and the city was razed to the ground. The necromantic wars, as they were known, destroyed the advanced technologies that the Agartians had closely guarded. Eventually the Titans fell, and then the people were massacred one by one, or were turned into beasts, subservient to their new conqueror. None now remain to tell the tale.
Oh, who's that? Who is she? What is that? What?
Wait!
What? She's telling him to come follow. Wow, that's heavy. Oh, we're pausing right here. Good place to pause. Wow, I like this game. Let me shut 360 off. Wow, I like it. I really like that. Oh. I'm definitely going to be playing this game. But I need to relax for a little while because I got a busy day ahead. What else is new? What's the story of... let's see how it looks outside. Maybe I'll do some work outside for a little while. Doesn't look like it's raining. I don't have to mow because I did it. Plus it's wet. That's Windows Capture. That's the wrong one. That's the right one. So it's not a bad day. It's not raining. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's just cloudy. Cloudy and maybe some rain showers later. Uh-oh. Hey there.
Hi, Bill. How you doing?
Good. I saw all the information for Wednesday. Adding no bio until after the show. Then I can always add that to the post of the description after the fact.
Yes, we can do that.
Okay. And
Tornado warnings?
no, not warning. Yesterday there was tornado watch. Not even a watch. It was more the possibility of isolated tornadoes, but severe. We were under a severe thunderstorm watch till 8 o'clock last night.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you're safe.
Yeah, everything I over here not so much, but like in other places they had more stronger storms, but I don't think anything crazy happened. Thank God.
Okay, I know how those winds are. We even
Oh,
get them here in Utah, canyon winds.
oh, I
65
believe
to
it.
100 miles.
Wow. Well, we're all set. You should have the link in an email. So,
Okay, I'm going to be calling from an international internet. Oh boy, I hope this works.
all right. So you should be just check everything and make sure you're okay. Message me or call me if if you need anything.
Okay, sounds good, Bill.
All right. You have a great rest of your weekend.
You too. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
That's a paranormal ranger. What was that on the screen? Not on the screen, but on my text. Oh, I forgot to ask her. I gotta call her back. Ah, it's too late. She's on an international thing. All right, time out. What was this? Wow. They arrested 2 people in Brazil. A concert that Lady Gaga. A free concert. They arrested 2 people on a plot. I'm not going to get into too many details, but that just came over. I'm telling you, people are just crazy. What is wrong with people? This is an interesting one. The Associated Press. See, I try to keep it independent and like in general. Early voting results reveal Elon Musk's rocket launch site Starbase is on its way to becoming a Texas city. Look at that. Wow, this is breaking. This thing with Lady Gaga's concert in Rio. What is this? May the 4th be with you. My father's gonna call me during the week. Wow. It's all over the place. It's actually, I'm getting it on Telegram. Wow. This is wild. Brazilian authorities have arrested 2 individuals in connection with the failed. Oh, here we go. Ma, what is it? Ma, what is it? With the failed. I'm talking to them. A failed plot. I'm not going to get into too many details because we're on TikTok. Targeting Lady Gaga's free concert at Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro. Oh my God! Which drew an estimated 2.1 million attendees. The suspects, a man and a teenager, were part of an online group promoting hate speech and radicalization, particularly against LGBT. That doesn't surprise me. Individuals. They plan to use improvised to attack the event. The operation was dubbed a certain name, and it led to raids across multiple Brazilian states, including Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo. Authorities seized electronic devices and other materials linked to the plot. The concert proceeded without incident, marking Lady Gaga's return to Brazil since 2012 and setting a new attendance record for the city. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. So that's breaking. telling you, people are just too much. There's all kinds of stuff going on, but I'm not going to read a lot of this because on a certain platform I don't want to do it. But there's a lot of things going on. Wow. Anyway, it's time to take a little breather break. And I don't know if anybody's even still watching. But I need to take a break because I got to do a recording in an hour. But there is going to be on the Paranormal Ranger show on Wednesday, 7 p.m., a NASA whistleblower. I'm just saying. Oh, God, thank God it didn't go up on. And this is the banner for the show. And that's all I can show right now. This is a whistleblower coming forward about the UAP program. And it's an exclusive for the International UFO Bureau. So this is Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern on KGRA DB on YouTube and Facebook, at Global Radio Live on X, and if you want to check it out on Facebook, it's KGRA Digital Broadcasting on Facebook. But this is an exclusive alleged whistleblower coming forward. Take it for what that's worth. I know slightly more than just that. I do have a video, but I can't share it. And I have photos, which I can't share, because that's for the show. But I would tune in. If you're interested in this stuff, I would tune in. And I believe this person is currently a doctor. I can say that. I think. But I tried to call her back because I wanted to see if I can get permission to show the video. Or the link to the video. But I can't do that without permission. Because I'll get in trouble. But I have it. And I'm going to watch it. It's got to be. It's got to be public. I don't know. Maybe not. Let me see. Let me see if it even works. I might have been sent a private. Oh yeah, we can't talk about this. Oh, wait a minute.
I am so glad we went to...
Oh, we cannot do this. I gotta call Mindy. Let me call her first. I can't. Oh, I got scared. I thought that was going to pop up on the screen. The video. It's probably a private. I cannot play it. That's out. It's probably a private link only to certain people. But it's regarding this whistleblower. I don't know if the name is public yet. That's why I can't say anything. I don't even know if this person's, because there are idiots out there. There are idiots out there that if they get wind of a name, right away, they'll talk about it so they could say they were the first ones, exclusive, like blow it up before it is officially comes out by the people who did the work to get the person to come out to begin with. They try to get ahead of it and try to take credit for putting the person's name out there before it was officially released by the people who did all the work to get it out there in the first place. It just undermines everything. And that's wrong. It happened with Grush. That's why I know. Because it happened with Grush a lot, not a lot. A few of us knew who David Grush was and the name. Months before it came out, I even gave hints that something was coming. But I didn't say the name until somebody decided to put it out there. Like a week or two before it officially became public, and the interview with Ross Coulthart was on News Nation, which the next day Dr. Greer had his own thing going on. So it was just like a weird thing that was going on. But people do that. To me, it's disrespectful. And to me, it's wrong. It's wrong. You don't do that. There are people out there that spend months, if not who knows how long, years, trying to get information and working on a source and getting to meet up with the person and getting to talk to them. And then they do all that. And then you find out the name and you just throw it out there. After all these people worked their tails off to get this out to begin with, you just undermined all that work and research and effort, time. That is BS. Of course I would love to say the person's name. But that would be so irresponsible. But there are a lot of people out there that are irresponsible and don't care. The people that care are people like that were on that tribute show for Earl Grey. Anderson. Those people care. And I told them after the show, I said, you know what? You are all amazing people. How we all can come together as a community without all that other drama that goes on behind the scenes and the infighting, people talking about other people behind each other's backs and all this crazy stuff. That is nonsense. That's not necessary. Just do you. Do your research. Do your work. Concentrate on your effort. Forget about what other people are doing. What they do is what they do. Everybody shouldn't be doing the same thing. Everybody should be doing their own research from their own perspective and approach. But to attack them for what they're doing, well, let's see the result before you start attacking. Everybody has an opinion. You may not agree with it, but respect it. You might say, oh my God, that's woo-woo. That's crazy. Well, so you know what? Sometimes those woo-woo crazy things turn out to be true. So I wouldn't discount it. I just got to see the evidence and see how it plays out. But I'm not going to criticize somebody or attack somebody or judge somebody based on something like that. Because other people are jumping on that bandwagon of hate and judgment. That's not the way I go. And believe me, people that know me know that. People who work with me definitely know that. So that's my approach. You know, you're put in a position where you're trusted with information. You definitely don't betray that trust. Once you do, you're toast. There are so many people out there that have podcasts that their main objective is to attack judge, discredit, and destroy people. That's what they love to do. That's like their main mission is to do that. Why? You would have to ask them. What is the motivation behind that? I don't know. I just, it could be a lot of things. It could be some kind of an emotional disorder, a mental disorder, a personal agenda against someone. Hate is a strong word, but there are people simply that hate people. Like seriously, they hate people. They may not even know them. Most likely they've never met them, but they still hate. I could never understand that. And I don't like to use that word. I do not like to use that word, but it's just the reality. There are people that stereotype, intolerant, ignorant, judgmental, so many. I could come up with so many different words to describe. And that's just the way they are. And that's not an overall positive attribute to have. That's a very negative attribute to have, actually. A person with all that negative energy inside of them. I know I wouldn't want to be around people like that. That are bitter, hateful, judgmental, miserable, whatever it is. I like to be around people that are positive, happy, caring, compassionate, loving. And I respect whatever they're doing, and as long as it doesn't cross any boundaries, I'm fine with it. I respect it. I may not agree with some of the things or whatever, but I'll disagree with respect. But there's so many people out there, you say one thing, and it triggers them. And it spins them to like hate immediately. There's no slow buildup. It's like you say something they totally disagree with, you are now considered the other side, and that you're done. It's like, talk about extreme sensitivity. People will stop talking to other people. People will defriend people. And then what they do is, once they find out that person stands in a certain place, position, they go after them. Because now there's a personal vendetta because they're the other side. To me, that shit has to stop. I see no reason why people can't just simply get along, and we may have differences of opinion, and as long as we do it respectfully, maybe we can't have a conversation because we're too dug in. I'm not. I'm open-minded. I'm objective. I'm in the middle. I hear everything. But there are some people that are here or here. But they're way out here. There's no here. There's here. That's a far gap. How do you bring those people together? To communicate, to listen to each other, to compromise. Well, you know what? They don't want to come here. They want to stay here. They're happy in this little place here. They don't want to communicate. They don't want to talk. They don't want to respect each other. They just want to attack each other and stay here instead of trying to come together and at least maybe get to here. I don't think it'll get here. But if you get to here and there's a little communication at least and respect and maybe some compromise, maybe things would be better. But it's here. And it's like this, really. And I I've been saying it for years. I hope it doesn't take an absolute catastrophic situation before people wake up and realize, why are we wasting our time attacking each other when we all should be standing together? I don't know when that's going to happen. It may never happen. We may be at a point where it's all the way out here and it's never going to come to here again. I don't know. But I started this conversation because in this field, which I got to get off because I got to do a recording for a show in an hour. And I got to relax mentally before I do that. But it's like there's drama in everything. And I'm sure that happens in workplaces and school, whatever you do. There's some type of drama behind the scenes. And to me, it's just, and then the egos, like, you can't talk to certain people because they think they're at such a plateau that it's almost like they look at you as being inferior, that you're not worth their time. Why bother? And I think that's what gets some people upset, that they go after them because they seek their attention and they're told no. So instead, they go after them. I'm sure that happens. That's human nature. I would think that's another reason why people do what they do. Because they were burned or spurned or thrown to the side and said, I'm not dealing with you, whatever. I'm sure that's a part of it too. But at the same time, there are sadistic people out there that the only thing they want to do is enjoy hurting other people. They enjoy it. Just think about that. How sick is that? And there are people out there, and they would laugh at what I'm saying. They are happy about being that way. They were like, that's what they would do. Because there's something going on. How do you become a person like that? What drove you to be a person like that? What's going on? So, you have to be very observant of your surroundings and the people that you're around. There are people you might know and you think you know them well. You might know them for years. And then, boom, something happens, it happened with me. A friend for years, and we had a fallout, and I never saw that side of the person. I was like, whoa. Now me, I will take responsibility. If I have a role, I'm sorry. I apologize. If I was wrong, I don't have a problem admitting I'm wrong and being apologetic and doing the right thing and taking the high road approach. But there's many people out there that could never admit they're wrong or never have it within them to apologize for anything or take responsibility for anything they do. So the only thing you could do is be the best person you can be and take the high road approach, because at least you tried to do the right thing despite what the other people are doing. That makes you a good person. That makes you a better person. And you got to try to be a better person every day. Because with all the negativity out there, it's hard to stay good to the core with all the influence of, it's like almost like a festering disease of fear, of hate, ignorance, intolerance. And it's constantly pushed in front of you. And it's almost like you become manipulated and controlled by this. It's like the same thing over and over. And you start to believe in all of it. People lose hope. Fear is weaponized. To scare people, fear is a powerful weapon. And I hope that people don't allow themselves to fall into that trap. and think for yourselves and stand on your own and be independent. I always say, don't be a follower, be a leader. At least you know you know what you stand for. Truly. And you can look at the mirror and say, you know what? I am who I am with my flaws, but at least I try to be the best person I can be every day. Period. Amen. That's it. It's not difficult. And yes, you could have personal stresses, anxieties, pressures, work, family, financial, whatever. And sometimes it's really difficult to reel all those things in and have self-control and self-confidence and self-esteem, willpower, all that. But you got to try. Don't give in. Try to stay strong, because there may be people, loved ones around you that need you to be strong. You just can't just be strong for yourself. There are other people that are dependent on you to be strong for them. And love is important. Like, even though I have my things with Mom, I still go over to her, hug her, kiss her. I love you, Mom. I'm sorry if I got upset before and yelled. Yes, I'm not perfect. I do it, and I'm wrong. How many people can admit that? Especially in a public forum. Not many. Because I'm so sure of myself. I'm so confident in myself, despite my flaws. Because I know every day I try to help other people and do the best that I can as a human being. I help my neighbors. I help strangers on the street if they need help. And my thing is karma. I believe in good karma. I believe that when you are like that, it comes back to you. And another thing too is when you have that kind of a mentality and approach, you can identify negative people. You could almost sense it. You could feel it. I don't like to use the word feel because that's emotional. Emotions can get the best of people. I like to say I think. But sometimes it's a feeling, a gut feeling, or someone's body language, or the tone of their voice. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to the younger generation on TikTok. Try not to do what the older generation is doing right now. Try to be the people of change, bringing people together moving forward, not dividing people. It's going to be up to you, the younger generation. After all this is done, what's going on currently, regardless where you stand or what you believe in, what your opinions are, there's going to come a time where the young people are going to be the ones. And I'm talking about when you have your families and you're raising your kids, how do you want to raise them under what kind of environment? And teach them. Because what's going on right now is going to be in the history books, and it's going to be a lesson for generations to come, looking back at this time and what happened during these few decades. It's definitely going to be looked back in history. So, and definitely don't be afraid to stand for your rights under the Constitution. Don't let all that intimidation and fear stop you from doing what's right as a constitutional First Amendment right. Remember that. They're trying to scare people from doing that. That's what this is about. It's to silence. You don't be silent. Speak up. Your voice matters. All of your voices matter. Everyone, young and old. But we need more positive, bringing people together, moving forward. Less this, more this. Because there's a lot of this. This cannot last indefinitely. Because it's fragile. It's fragile. Eventually, hopefully, it's going to start to come together here. But I hope it doesn't take a serious consequence to make that start to happen. Which at this point, I don't know what it's going to take, honestly, to bring people together. I don't know. So I try to stay optimistic, but I'm also a realist. And I think you just look what's going on around you. You know what's going on. I'm not here to preach for any specific side. I'm saying this in general. Anyone with common sense can say things are tense. It's like not good. I don't care where you stand. It's not good. I'm all, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I can't say the word. I'm on TikTok. I'm just saying people need to come together instead of being like this. We need to come together somehow. It has to happen. It has to happen. And I don't know. It might take 10 years. Who knows what could happen in 10 years? I don't even think it's going to happen in 5. To be honest. I think it's going to take quite some time. I don't see it getting better anytime soon. I mean, do you honestly think it's going to get better in the next 5 years? Maybe 10? That's why the younger generation, you're going to be older. A lot of this nonsense is still going to be going on. And you got to make sure that when you have your families, this is a learning experience for all of you. Do not ignore what's around you. Make sure you teach your children not to repeat the ignorance and intolerance and hatred and judgmental and trying to destroy people. You don't want to raise your kids like that, do you? With that kind of mentality? I would hope not. I would hope that you learn from what you're seeing and experiencing right now. And change. Change the future. Please change the future. It's up to you. It's up to you, the younger generation. What's set now is set. And it's going to be set. I need to open the door because it's getting warm in here. But I just hope. I have hope. I can't say I have a lot. But I have hope still. I mean, if you see how I am with my neighbors and the trust that we have with each other. Like my neighbor Margaret. I've been living here 20 years now. She needs something, I'm here. I need something, she's there. Same goes over that way. Matter of fact, I've said this many times. I am in charge of that house next door. The owner lives in New York City and has been since I lived here, and he rents his house out. I am the person that oversees what goes on in that house. If they need something, they contact me. If, like, with him, he came from the city. We fixed the Cub Cadet. I mow that lawn every 2 weeks. I'm the one who takes care of the property. There's a trust. The new tenants are awesome. There's two areas of living there. But both areas, the tenants are awesome. And I established a communication and relationship with them right off the bat. Hi, my name is Bill. I'm the neighbor. I was with the owner. He introduced me to them. Say, if you need anything, contact him. And they have my number. If they need me, they know how to reach me. But that's a great thing to have when you have a bunch of neighbors that are all working together with trust. I love that. And it's not like they're close by. They're about 150 feet, 120. Those people over there, there's a fence. I speak to the one guy that lives there. I think he lives there with his girlfriend. But I very rarely see him. But he's really friendly and he's really nice. And we might have a 4th of July thing on the other side. It's not like I don't have a conversation. But those people are really far away from me. Not here. That's important to have that. Because we all look out for each other. Kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Hello, Kira. So, we may have differences of opinion, but that doesn't stop us from being great neighbors with each other. I could imagine. You don't even know the things I've gone through in the past living here with stuff going. You don't even want to know. Oh, you just got home from Florida? Well, good for you. I hope you had a great time. I got to get off because I got to do a show soon. But I'm going to tell you a true story. In that same area, so there's a 2-car garage with an apartment above it. It's got 1 bedroom, a small living room, a kitchen, bathroom, of course. And there were people living there. In the main house, there were people living there. So they had young children, the family that lived in the main house. So they put up an above-ground pool in the backyard. Now the people that lived above the garage didn't like all the commotion that was going on the weekends in the backyard. Like the family would come over. Now, mind you, they're having barbecues on a weekend in the backyard during the day. They never made noise at night. But they were such close proximity with little kids. Like one of the neighbors that lived above the apartment had a hammock. And back then there was trees that separated the property that are no longer there because I cut them all. So the tree that used to be the hammock is no longer there. But anyway, he would be in the hammock and the kids might hit a ball and go near him while he's laying in his hammock reading his book and disturb him. So now at that time, I had an above ground Intex pool too, like they did in my backyard. Not where this one is now. It was more up. Well, get this. They called the town because you have to have a permit, and to have a pool, you have to have it pass code. Either it has to be fenced off, all the safety things that are involved. They ratted on them that they had an illegal pool set up. And guess what happened? The town comes, does a visual inspection, and says, this has to come down. Oh, wait a minute. The neighbor has one too. Me. They made me take my pool down at the beginning of summer because they had it out for them. It cost me. And that's what I'm talking about. People that have that hate and just that's just a bad vibe. And trust me, I was angry. But not to the point where I'm going to say anything. Because I'm not going to make the matter worse or provoke. That's not my way. I'm going to swallow it. But I know you, you know, what you did to hurt them, hurt me. You hurt me too by doing that on them. You affected me. And I never forget that. But what did I do then? Okay, I'm going to build a pool by code. This above ground pool that's in the backyard right now. Have it inspected. And now everybody can go kiss you know what. Because this will never happen again. So it was a learning experience. But because of ill will, negative energy, bad vibes, just bad karma, you brought it to my doorstep. And it wasn't aimed this way. It was aimed at other people, but yet because what you did had consequences that affected me indirectly. And that's what I'm talking about. That kind of bad vibration, bad karma, bad waves, you don't want to be around that. You don't want to be around people like that. Absolutely not. And you don't know. They think they're going to remain anonymous, like who tipped off the town. Until you ask the person, well, who was it the one that actually complained? Oh, it was them. Oh, really? You don't think you're going to find out? You think it's going to be a secret forever? Come on. Please. So, again, just try to stay positive. Just try to be the best person you can be with other people. Treat people with respect. Though you may not agree with them. You may not share beliefs or lifestyles or political or whatever it is. You don't even have to necessarily spend time with them. But agree to disagree with respect. They're not bothering you. Why are you worried about them? Did they cross a boundary that affected you? If they're not bothering anybody, what the heck? They're living their lives. They're not doing anything that's affecting me. Well, are they influencing me? Am I that weak that I can't stand on my own 2 feet and think for myself? Or be intimidated or manipulated? No. Not me. But there are other people that are. Or fear. Fear is such a strong thing. It's the weaponization of fear. It's so true. So I would suggest you all stand on your own 2 feet and be you. Be independent. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. With dignity and respect for yourself and for others. And you'll be fine. It doesn't matter what your belief system is. As long as you have that internal confidence and self-esteem, and you know you're being the best person you can be, with compassion, with love, with understanding and respect and dignity, you should be fine. And stay away from the noise and stay away from negative people. Because those same people, if you're in the trenches, they're not going to be there with you most likely. They're going to bail on you. The people you think that are your friends, the real friends are there when you fall. That's when you know. When you need help. They're nowhere to be seen. There's usually a few, like one hand, fingers. I see what you're writing, Amol. But you know what I mean? And your family's your family. Love your family. Like, I'm communicating with my father. I haven't spoken to my father in a while. But I am trying to reestablish communication. Because I want to speak to him and tell him I love him. Not text messages. I want to speak with him. Like today he wrote, I'm fine. Do you want to see what I wrote to him back? I'll tell you what I wrote to him back. This is private. It's personal, yes. But I'm going to tell you what I wrote to him. I tried to call him. Call me, it's your son, Billy. I just want to see how you're doing. Gave him my phone number, even though when I text, it shows my number. And then he writes, I'm doing fine. Now, I don't know if that's him writing it or somebody's writing it for him. That's number one. So I wrote, pick up your phone. I want to hear your voice. Because I'm not sure that's him texting me. I miss you, you know. I wrote that. I said, I'm doing great. Told him, work. And then I said, pick up the phone. And I said, okay, you can call me. I tried 3 times now. I'm not going to overdo it. Somebody doesn't pick it up, even though they just texted me, then I know something's up. I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to keep trying. Now you need to call me. There's a line. I'll only go so far. But at least I'm reaching out. At least I'm making the effort. I said, in all these years, I get 3 words. And I don't even know if it was you who texted that or someone else did for you. That's what I wrote. And then I said, call me. Then I get this text. Give you a buzz during the week. I don't know if that's him or the woman that he's with. And then I said, okay. And yeah, it's dad. It's dad. Now, I'm trying. But at the same time, I'm not begging. I'm reaching out. I'm trying. Come halfway with me. Come halfway. Meet me. But I'm not going to beg. No way. So, you deal with people like that, but at least you make the effort. You try. You try to take the high road. You try to be the best person you can be. What the other person does, you can't control that. What you can control is what you do. And the consequences of your actions, whether negative or positive. That's on you. And that's what I mean. I'm doing what I got to do. Because I want to. I know how old my dad is. Even if I get to speak with him one more time and tell him I love you, whatever. Because then I know that here I did what I had to do. And God forbid anything happens, at least I got to say it. And that's important to me. No guilt, none of that. I tried, I made my effort. That's all I can do. Make peace. Make the peace. You think this is easy? What this man has done in the past to destroy the family with my mom and my brother, cheating on my mom, and eventually marrying the person he cheated with, while my mother was married to him, and my mother found out, she said, it was my mother. I want a divorce. She wasn't tolerating it. So, you know, and I forgive him. It took a long time. But he had to tell me first that he had to apologize to me for what he did. And he did. It took a long time, but he eventually did. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes years to reconcile. To hear it. Because some people will never apologize. They'll never admit they're wrong. You may never get it. But beside that, like I said, you can't control the actions of others. What you can do is control yours. And do what's best. And take the high road approach. Because everything today is in the gutter. And that's become acceptable behavior. It's okay to be that way. It's okay to talk to people that way. It's okay to totally disrespect people. And make it where it's a joke. That's like a bully in school laughing with the other kids. Like a joke. Being disrespectful to someone. And they're all laughing about it. Well, that's what we do to each other as adults. Think it's funny. I'm not even going to get into like some of the things that have gone on. Like you say to yourself, how is that funny? How is that funny? Because it's not funny. But it's become accepted. How and when and why, I don't know. But it's become acceptable behavior. And I really think social media, internet, all this changed everything. Not for the better overall. It's really, this has been a major player in people attacking each other. And it goes way further than that, but and I gotta stop because I gotta go do a show now. So Amol, you have a great Sunday. Those on TikTok, be well, be blessed, be safe. Love and peace to everyone. And I hope you all have, and Amol, that goes to you too. That goes for you too. You know, some people come in here, the way he talks to me, they're like, is something wrong with him? Is he a troll? No, that's just the way we talk to each other. But when the chips are down, I ain't got to worry about him. At least I don't think so. But people are like, what the hell? What's going on? Well, if you've been here 10 years, you would know. At least 10 years. Right, Amo? How long has it been that you've been in chat? Long time, right? At least 10 years, I would think. I never met you. You're all the way on the other side of the country in Seattle. Sometimes in India. I would say like 10 years, right? 10 years of this. Where you never know what's going to happen when I open my mouth or start streaming. Gaming, skywatches, UFOs, ranting. Probably, right? I think it's been like 10 years. And good night. Good night. Have a great one, Amy. Or AKA Squidly. Oh, man. Anyway, all of you. Again. Love, not hate. You know what I mean? That's my message. I'd rather love than hate. Any day. Yeah, mostly ranting. I turned into a rant somehow, some way. It went from the UFO topic to, it spun out to this. And I was fighting against a spider, so maybe the web got in my brain. Anyway,